second. Okay, so we are playing Winota Reanimator list. This is the list I trophied with 2 times before. I have it on my channel, one of the leagues. So there is a few new cards that could be very playable in this deck. One of them is Djeru and Hazoret. I'm trying this one first. This is a human god, so that means it is a very good target for Winota. But also this guy has some very good interaction with this deck, because this is not just a regular Winota deck. This is also a Griselbrand deck. We are playing 4 Goryo's Vengeance, and we now have 10 very cool targets for the Goryos. We have a lot of ways to discard cards into the graveyard. There is Teacher Supplier that can put cards into graveyard. Neonate is there. Neonate can be found with the Ranger-Captain of Eos. It's a very cool one-off tutor target. We have Scrapwork Mutts, which work great with both Teacher Supplier and the Seasoned Pyromancer, putting it into the graveyard. Then when we have Winota, you can activate with an Unearth. There is Priest of Fell Rites, very important also. This is also a human, so the Winota trigger puts it into the play. It can bring back Griselbrand and Winota from the graveyard. But this new card, Djeru, when you have it, it has haste and vigilance if you have 1 or fewer cards in hand. And when he attacks, you look at the top 6 cards of your library, and you exile a legendary creature, and you cast it without paying its mana cost. This means casting Griselbrand for 0 mana or Winota, which is great. So that is it. So Winota finds Hazoret, Hazoret finds Winota, Hazoret also finds Griselbrand, and everything works well with so much drawing, discarding in a deck, and the Goryo's Vengeance. Winota is also one very great Goryo's Vengeance target in this deck. Often it is even better than Griselbrand, but Griselbrand can be great too. It will happen less often to have Griselbrand win you the game, but it will happen too. So deck is very fun to play, has multiple ways to get to the victory. Sometimes you get the Griselbrand turn 2, sometimes you just do the classic Winota, and sometimes you just do the aggro beatdown, so everything can happen there. We'll now continue the league, finish the remaining 2 matches, and then take other deck, continue playing with other brews from the MOM. Let me just update my title. I have to update the title. Dinosaur Storm, that is done. Vampires, it is done. Okay, updated. This is okay. First match is ready. Okay, 2 Ragavans, 2 Stitcher Suppliers, looking good. I'll definitely keep this. Sorry, I have to share my stream. Just a few seconds to do this. Okay. Just a few moments. Okay, I'm keeping this, starting with the Ragavan. getting the Blood Crypt. I'm still new to this, second time streaming, so kind of didn't do the homework before starting. Had to share that I'm actually streaming. Okay, sharing still. Wow, opponent plays tap land. This means my Ragavan is connecting. Unfortunately, don't have an untapped land, but it is fine. Okay, I get the Broad back. I can't use it, so I guess I'll just play the Supplier. Do I get anything here? Not. Okay, so I guess just passing the turn. Okay, the Ragavan is dead. Long live the Ragavan. Okay, I think I'm just going to go for to kill the Vren. I don't want. I have a lot of these one toughness creatures. Don't want Vren pinging them all the time. So I'll just go for it. Attack this, attack Vren, attack opponent, and I think I'll probably play another Supplier and pass the turn. Did I get anything? Nope. Okay, my opponent now can see that I'm playing a Winota deck, but it's cool. Okay, they just passed the turn, nothing's happening. Guess I'm going for the Ragavan dash again. Yeah, let's just dash the Ragavan and see what happens. Then I'll have to choose between playing Ranger-Captain and the Spyro. Well, it seems like Ragavan is actually connecting again. I have no idea what my opponent is playing. I guess I just play. The Teferi. Let's see if this resolves. Okay. Okay, do I resolve my Teferi? Guess I do. I'll just let's just draw a card immediately, bounce the Ragavan, and I draw a Griselbrand. Okay, I can discard the Griselbrand. That is good. Let's see what is our opponent doing. Are they playing the 4-color Omnat pile or something else? Have no idea. But I have Winota, that is very good. Winota is pretty cool, they can't do anything about it. Unfortunately can't cast my Ragavan, but 2 triggers should be enough to do a lot. So I'll do the Spyro. I guess I'll discard this and Ragavan. And I get the Djeru. Is this lethal? I guess it is. No, I'm missing 1 damage. I'm missing 1 damage, so it's not lethal. But I play Bolt. I have a lot of creatures on the battlefield. Okay, opponent is on 1 life, and I'm just passing the turn, I guess. And my opponent concedes. That is it. That is game 1. Okay. What do I want here? Probably Magus of the Moon. Probably Magus. I have no idea what my opponent is playing. I just know that it's a 5-color deck. That is all informations I have for now. So I guess just Magus for maybe Bolt. I doubt that Bolt it would be very good here. Maybe I just drop all the bolts, put in like Fury or Terminate. Something random. Okay. I'll take out 1 bolt and I'll take out 1 captain. That is it. Two lands, no black, Ragavan, Bolt, Goryos. Have the Griselbrand. Maybe I'll finally use the Griselbrand. My opponent didn't see I think they didn't see Griselbrand or Goryos last game, so they probably don't know I'm using this, so it could be good. I just need Scrapwork Mutt or a Spyro to discard it. Should be a good surprise for the opponent. Okay. But my opponent, did they actually decide to play the second? What? Whatever, okay. Okay. Hoping opponent doesn't have Ren. Let's see if I connect again or not. Turn 2, Spyro is definitely great. Okay. Do you have it, opponent? I guess not. Okay, so I'm connecting again. That's really cool because I have the Spyro on turn 2 and I have a turn 3 potentially Griselbrand. So I'll put this down. Maybe I put the Ranger down. I'm kind of interested in leaving Bolt. It's close. I think I'll discard the Bolt. I got the black land so I can reanimate the Griselbrand next turn. I doubt that my opponent will be prepared for that. So it should be pretty good. Drawing 7 cards on turn 3 is pretty great. And yeah, it won't even happen because my opponent just concedes. Okay, this was very poor showing from whatever my opponent was doing. It was kind of free, but sometimes you just don't have a response to turn 1 Ragavan, and it connects, it plays a Spyro, turn 2 discards a Griselbrand, and you just concede. Well, that definitely happens. Happened probably to me a few times too. Okay, 3-1 so far, lost, as I said, very close game to the Kragenvik, with playing a new card with that has 18 power. I forgot the name, But when Krakenvik discards that card, it deals 18 damage to face, and it one-shot opponent basically didn't do anything and then one-shot me. Cool deck, definitely. Okay, another one-lander can keep this. Another one-lander. This is pretty bad, pretty bad. I guess I have to go on 4. 2 lands now. Okay, I guess I keep Spyro and Winota and 2 lands. There is the Ragavan. Okay, Shredder, I guess this is, what is it called? The Breach? Probably the Grinding Station Breach deck. Let's see if they cast my Bolt or not. Okay, opponent has probably, they probably have the Emery, yeah. Milling 4, milling a Grinding Station. So basically they just need, they have the bubble into the graveyard, which is pretty bad. I don't have a removal for Emery. And I don't have lands, so pretty bad. Mulligan to 4. Well, I can't expect much from Mulligan to 4. Okay. I guess I'm losing this one. No lands in first 3 hands. Maybe it's just better to concede this while opponent doesn't know what I'm doing actually. Let's see if I get a land here. I get a land, but it is the wrong one. So I can't play the Spyro. And my opponent is an extremely good situation. So I guess I'll just concede, start game 2, without them knowing what is truly going on here. They saw Ranger and they saw Ragavan, that is it. I'll probably take in the Dauthi Voidwalker since it's a breach deck. Brotherhood's End could be cool to kill all the artifacts. Let's think about this. Bolt is good, want Bolt. Neonate, they don't know about Griselbrand. Do I want anything else other than Doughty? Maybe Fury, maybe Brotherhood's End. These are the options. These are the options, and can probably cut 1 or 2 suppliers. Let's start with that. Priest is good. Here are the 2 drops. Maybe can cut 1 priest. Okay, I'll cut 1. I'll cut one Ranger-Captain of Eos to fit in these Dauthis, and then it is a question if I want this Fury or not. Or the Brotherhood's End. Maybe I'd rather play just the Brotherhood's End to kill the artifacts. But killing the artifacts is not so good unless they are, of course, constructs, because they can just replay them from the graveyard. Okay, I'll just try with Fury. I'll cut one Hazoret. Cut one Hazoret, and what else? What else? What else? Everything else is kind of good. Maybe I play just Fury, one Fury, and I'll put in a second one on the draw. Okay, this is a keepable hand. Don't have anything in the first 2 turns, but having Spyro, discard Griselbrand plus turn 4 Winota can definitely win games. They don't have Ragavan that is good for me. I'll go with Savai Triome. I have the Goryos, that is good, that is actually good. So I can go turn 3 Spyro, turn 4 Winota. I will have the Griselbrand in graveyard, and if Winota doesn't work, I have the Griselbrand for turn 5. Should be pretty good. Okay, turn 2, Shredder, Bubble, Urza Saga, classic stuff. I will go for Spyro, definitely discarding Griselbrand and the second Pyromancer. Okay, I got another one. Another Goryos. Okay, so let's now see what they do next turn. This turn will they tap out or hold mana? They probably saw the Griselbrand, so maybe scared of the Griselbrand. I think they will probably hold mana, like Spell Pierce, something like that, but hopefully not. They got the Spell Bomb. That is not what I wanted, but I will play Winota. They will just use the Spell Bomb. It is okay. Okay, playing Ragavan, holding 1 blue mana. Okay, guess I just do this, cast the Winota. They have to use the spell bomb, so I hopefully do it next turn. Okay, I won't attack this turn. I want my elementals to survive, and I want Spyro to block the Ragavan. Let's see what they find here. Do they have another spell bomb? I think there should only be one. Okay, Shadow Spear equip. That's cool. Do they have Delirium? I think they do. Yeah, they do. Okay, so they can hold heat for Winota, but I have Goryos. I can also go just double Goryos this turn. It plays Overheat, okay. So they went for the explosives. So I could definitely just go for Goryo's Vengeance here. Okay, let's do this. Let's go Goryos. What happens if I splice this spell? Nothing relevant. Okay. I'll go for the Goryos here. Let's attack. I'll maybe stay back with the Spyro. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's see what they do here. Maybe they have a double heat. Okay. Is there a second heat? Yeah, there is. Okay. I guess I have to let this die. Then I'll go for the Goryos next turn. Let's see what they discarded. They discarded the Fairy. That is cool. The Fairy discard is cool. Don't mind that one. I can play the Neonate. I can discard the Griselbrand. Oh, I triggered the Shredder again. Well, I had to play it, so it's okay. Let's hope they don't have the Breach. Okay, so I just play the tap land, that is it. Have two blockers for Ragavan. I mean, they have Shredder, but I'm no K situation. Shredder is 5/7, pretty big. Okay, another Connive. Guess Shredder can be 6. That is pretty big. Equipped with Shadow Spear. They discard the Saga, so they don't get the counter. So it must be some good card in hand. Okay, Emery. Emery is a good card, definitely. Let's see what they mill. Okay. But now they only have 1 mana, which means they can kill elementals. That is pretty good for me. So I can get a lot of these Winota triggers. 3 triggers. I guess I'll just go for Winota. I think that is the best. Okay, Ranger-Captain is there. What can I find here? Probably Ragavan to dash him next turn. Okay, Winota can immediately go to attack. That's probably good. Or I can stay back. So I have to decide between staying in defense with Winota. I think I'll choose this. Hopefully I can get a Spyro. It's not Spyro, but it is a Djeru. A lot of damage here. I can play my Ragavan. and pass the turn. Okay, they discard another Saga. Well, I hope they don't find Breach. Breach would be best top deck for them right now. There is already one Breach in the graveyard. Let's see what they play here. I have the Ranger-Captain of Eos actually, so I guess Breach doesn't do much. I can maybe now sack. It. I'll go for the sack. Sure. They can't use the Emery. They just can attack with Shredder. Maybe can't trigger this. Okay, they targeted the bubble, but they can't play the bubble, so I'm pretty good. Okay. Okay, so multiple options here. I can probably go for best to go for the Griselbrand here immediately. Djeru can also find a Griselbrand, but okay, I'll leave the land in hand in case I get the Spyro, so I can. What they do here, kill the tokens. That is expected. That is fine. Okay, so triggering a Winota with Griselbrand, it's something I love to do. I have another Winota in hand. I'll just attack with everything. Hopefully I can find lethal here. There is the Spyro. Okay, I want to leave the Winota in hand. That's why I kept this land in hand. Didn't play it. There is the Priest. Let's see the third ability. Another Priest. Okay, that is cool. And let's see what Djeru does here. Djeru again. Djeru actually find the Griselbrand. That is funny. Okay, Djeru actually hit the Griselbrand this time. And also hit the Ragavan. This is also funny. I already have Griselbrand attacking, so I guess I'll just play the Ragavan. Djeru is so cool. This is the card from the new set that I'm testing. Hi. Yeah, I'm from Croatia. I'm Hrvatsan, da. Neka, drago mi da gledaš na YouTube. Da imamo drugu Winotu u ruci. Second Winota is hand. I don't care what they block. Let's see if this is lethal or not. I can cast Ragavan. Yeah, that's it. So this is the last game of League with this deck. So we will then switch to the other deck. I plan to play Mono White Heights Brew using Knight Errant. Then I plan to play Dragon Tribal, then Zoo. That is the plan for today. Certainly stream for at least 4 hours, or maybe even more, probably more. Okay, so let's see if I want anything. I said I want Second Fury when on the draw. I think Second Fury could be good. Brotherhood's End, maybe. Brotherhood's End, maybe. Dauthi. Well, Goryo's Vengeance will probably be worse now. Since they know I have it, they will bring in the Graveyard Hate, so I'll take out the 2 Griselbrands and leave 3 Goryos in, and cut 1 Djeru, and then I can play 2 Brotherhood Zens. This should be fine. Okay, this looks good. Fury, Dauthi, everything I need to win this match is here. This deck is often just performs very well. It's so good against so many matchups. I'm always very glad to play it. I got a very good success with it too. Okay, they started with Tarmon's Crypt. That was expected. That's why I boarded out two of the Griselbrand and 1 Goryo's out. It's also good to have a few Goryos in against this artifact-based Graveyard Hate. You can always force them to trigger it. I have my Brotherhood Zend, which I can destroy it. I can like use first Goryo to to make them trigger the crypt, then use the second Goryo to reanimate the target still. So there are ways to play around it. Okay, I went for Savai Triome here. Now I'll go for Blood Crypt. I play my Dauthi. Dauthi should be pretty good in this matchup. They are a breach deck. I have two of them in hand. I just need another land. If I can get another land, I think I'm pretty favored to win this one. Okay, they have the iteration. What you really want every game with this deck is 3 mana and Seasoned Pyromancer. Seasoned Pyromancer is so good in this deck. Okay, first Dauthi dead. Can I get a land, please? I can't get a land. Okay. Let's just... maybe I just play the second Dauthi, wait for a land. I think that is the best. Sometimes I get stuck with these lands, but most of the times I have no problems, so I don't want to bring in more, because I have the Scrapwork Mutt, I have the Spyros. Once I get to 3 lands, it's usually easy to kind of find a 4th one and 5th one when you need them. But Scrapwork Mutts and the Neonate and Seasoned Pyromancers really help with that, and the Ragavan can sometimes ramp you. So I didn't feel a need for it, but there are times when you just can't get the 3rd one. And you start with 2 in hand, and there is just no 3rd one. Okay, let's see what they do here. Gigante to hand, that is good. Can I get a land? Let's see. Okay, land is great. Land is great news. So I'll just go for the Ragavan dash here. I want to get the 4th mana treasure, if I can, to be able to cast Winota. But the 3rd one is the most important one here. Okay, Pet to Exile, this is the removal I like. I like the Pet to Exile. Don't mind this one. Okay, so what I'm getting here, probably the white one. Or no, I'll get the white one here, so I think I can get the Swamp. Swamp is cool. Getting the treasure, not removing anything relevant, and that's it. 5 mana Giganta. Okay. So if I get the land, I can cast a Fury plus Bolt. That would be great. Bolt Fury would be nice. Let's see if I can get this. Yep. This looks pretty good. I should be able to win this easily. Unless they do some crazy combo stuff in a turn. Okay, 4 damage there. Plus 3 here. That is it. Let's see if they have the response to the Giganta. Okay, Emery. What they mill? They have the grinding station. Well, this deck can often just win out of nowhere, so it's never GG against them until they're on 0 life. Okay, just a short bathroom break. Okay, I'm back, but not much has happened. My opponent is just doing the grinding station stuff. I think they maybe have a win here. Yeah, they probably have a win. So let's see. They need to find Moxember soon. With Moxember, they can generate blue mana. With enough blue mana, they can play the Emery from the graveyard. Then maybe they can play another Springleaf Drum from the graveyard. Then get red mana to cast the Grape Shot. But I will wait till the end to see if they can do all of this. Actually, if I had just a Bolt here to kill the Emery, I think they wouldn't have mana to do the combo. I think they still need a bit luck here. Okay, still nothing. My opponent still didn't find cards they need. They have 19 cards left. Sorry, 16 cards left. This means just 5 more activations. So in those 5 activations, they have to generate mana to be able to cast the Grape Shot. So they need to first cast the Emery, then maybe some way to get the red mana like Springleaf Drum. I think they won't do it, so I think this is a win. Yeah, this is definitely probably a win. Okay, they found the Mox now. They now have the Mox and they now have the Springleaf Drum. That is what they needed. But they just have 2 more activations. I think they'll be short. Yeah, they will be short actually. They're milling 4 now. They have 2 more activations. They will miss a mana. And I think they can't kill me. Yeah, that is it. Or not. Wait just a second. They have 13. Maybe they can do it really. Maybe they can actually. Well, seems like actually. Well, it's close. It's really close. They need 3 mana to play this, then get a red mana, then replay the Moxamber to get another mana. They may be just yeah. They have exactly the right number of cards. Wow, exactly the number of cards they need to do this. So they need another 3 cards to replay the Mox, and they have exactly 3 cards to play the Grapeshot. They have 1 extra card, sorry. They have 1 extra card to play the Grapeshot, so it's pretty unbelievable. They found the kill with their last chance. Okay, there it is. Congratulations to the opponents. They did the impossible and found the Grapeshot with the last mill and kill me with just 1 card in their graveyard. This is really rare. Okay, opponent. 0 cards in library, 1 card in graveyard. Okay, this was a very good league. This was a very good league. Finished up now. So I'll return my cards. I'll now return the cards and play a new deck. Okay. 3-2 ended up with Winota Reanimator losing this incredible game, which I thought it was definitely won against Grinding Station Breach, but often they just can win out of nowhere. It's a very good deck that can do stuff like that. Other loss was to Kragenvik with comboing with new cards that has 18 power, so Kragenvik discards that card and deals 18 damage to face. It's pretty cool. You really can't do anything about a loss like this one. If I had extra mana for another bolt, it would be game over. I killed the Giganta there. With Fury, it was just a logical play to clear the board of Giganta and kill them with 2 turn or next turn just one Fury attack and 2 bolts from bolt from hand. The Ragavan Dash would be very close to lethal. Okay, so I returned my cards. Now I must rent new ones, and we can start a league with new deck. So I have the mono white Heights. I have a Zoo deck I'm planning to play and have the Dragon Tribal. So, what to play first? Maybe Heights. I'll start with Heights. I think this one is good. I'll put one. I decided to put one Manriki Gusari on the sideboard. I love it with in a Stoneforge deck. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Let's just try it like this. This is the list I built. Every brewer in the modern has done a list, a mono white list using the Knight-Errant of Eos, and this is my version. I'm trying to use the Windbrisk Heights in a Shining Shoal deck that plays a lot of big mana white spells and a lot of these cheap early small creatures and token creators like Spectral Procession, Resolute Reinforcements to trigger the Windbrisk Heights, also to trigger the Legion Landing, which can ramp you into potentially playing some of these expensive cards like Solitude, stuff like that. Okay, I have the red splash because of the sideboard Wear Tears. I was also considering the blue splash. Okay, so I'll start like this. Okay. Waiting for a rant. Okay, so let's talk about this deck a bit. Let's talk about the idea of this deck and why am I playing this like this in this exact list. Then we'll go through the sideboard. Hello. Hi. Okay, so here is my rented cards, so we can get them and start playing this list. Really, this will be first time playing Knight-Errant of Eos. Played the Winota earlier, and you can notice that this knight is also a human, and it can help you find Winota actually. So this is I talked about this in my previous stream. That this Knight-Errant can help you find Winota, and is also like a very good option to play in that deck. So I'm definitely considering it instead of the Djeru and Hazoret. Okay, so this is it. I got my cards, and we can now talk a bit about this deck. So I will just first stop the recording and start a new one because of the YouTube. So I can put this on YouTube when it's done.